Hey everybody, what's going on? Roger Space here, coming back with another episode of Let's Play Super Metroid! Yeah, I wish. Hey guys and gals, I'm SilentZenu09, and if you have no idea who the heck I was doing an impression of, you might want to consider going ahead and giving him a check out. I'll leave a link and all that good stuff below. If you are a fan of One Piece or any particular manga that is usually reviewed by the top of the top, the cream of the crop, if you will, then you might want to consider checking him out. He's a pretty spirited kind of guy. Really enjoy his views, or reviews, I should say. I'm sure he enjoys his views. I mean, as we all do, or as we all should. But anyway, last time we left off, we explored a little bit of the sunken ship, picked up some goodies, defeated Phantoon, died in a spike room because I'm a moron. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just continue on through this wrecked ship. I think I called it a sunken ship just a few seconds ago. My apologies for that. Ew! You're so nasty! Ew! Why would you shoot your vomit on me? That's disgusting! Ugh! This goes up in the gross factor of Majora when he transforms. Ew! Oh, good gosh, what the... That's not natural! Oh! Ew. Ooh, of course, then again, there's me contributing to the gross factor. This room in general just looks disgusting. I mean, look at the background! It looks like some kind of green creature is mating with a red creature. Like, seriously, there's some serious humpage going on. And seriously! It's like I can't get enough of that word serious! I mean, seriously! Ugh. Throwing that word vomit out there, I'm telling you. Alright, so in order to progress in this room, we have to fight and defeat all the enemies in here, including these atom-looking creatures, which I'm sure there's a name for them. I just can't think of the name, so future self! Thank you, you're such a kind saint. I appreciate all the patience you put up with. Although, to be truthful, you don't mind a little bit of editing. Whoa! Could you stop with the Hadoken, or the Sonic Booms? Seriously, dude, this isn't Street Fighter 2. Now, the idea behind this is, I really didn't show it, but I mean, there wasn't a reason to. You can shoot these robots and they'll go in the direction you shoot them in, as should any object you end up shooting at, of course, with these ice beams. I mean, come on now. Who in the right mind wants to sit there and be shot at by these powerful blasts of doom? And for doing this, we come into a room with a missile pack! I wonder what that puts us at. I wonder if we're at 30 yet. I actually don't know offhand. Like, I don't mark this stuff down as I do it, I just mark it down as I edit, and... I probably should mark it down as I go. Well, actually, no I shouldn't, because... as shown in proof a few episodes back, it really doesn't do any good, because even I can mess up even during the editing process, like how many of each piece... Would you stop snotting on me, you disgusting piece of flu-seasoned bug! Oh! Who does that? That is just nasty! Ew! I don't care if you're an alien mosquito. I don't want your disgusting snot vomit. Ugh. You're worse than Mr. 5 shooting snot bombs at me. Ugh, it's so nasty. But is it Mr. 5? Yeah, it's Mr. 5, because Mr. 4 is the all-star baseball player. I'm talking One Piece talk, don't mind me, guys. If you have no idea what the heck it is I'm talking about, because One Piece is always on the brain. Especially when you're a fan of something that's been going for a decade, practically. I think we're going to be... How many years have we gone? I think this is like year 12? Maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Future self, how long has One Piece been going? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, so enough of me nerding out about my favorite show. This room actually has, I think, a couple of upgrades. One of them is interesting, to say the least. We need to ride these Ripper-like creatures. The ones that are actually friendly and have the platform on them. And essentially what we got to do is we're going to be riding back and forth from the left and to the right. And then we're going to want to hop onto the highest possible Ripper moving platform. There's actually one more level we can jump up to. And then what you're going to want to do is when you come up to this wall here, you're going to shoot it and then grab this missile. Grab it. There we go. And I think that's the only kind of jerkishly placed power-up in this room. I think there's another upgrade down below here. Let me take a gander here. I think there's a couple of ways we can do this, actually. I do believe we want to go this way, though, at least once. This way, at least... Oh, okay, I thought I missed a second time. I was like, dude, what's going on? Seriously, what is going on? What is the word? What is the good word, hummingbird? Yes. Man, it's not even a few minutes in, we're already getting missile packs up the wazoo. But that's actually kind of a good thing. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, dude, don't be wasting your super missiles. We actually have to do some bomb jumping. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I was anticipating the worst, to say the least. Alright, but once we got the missile pack down there and the one that's up top there, we are finished with exploring all the portions of this room that we would otherwise have to clear out if we're 100%ing it. Dude! I mean, I know you were programmed to come out of there, but you didn't have to be so cheerily about it, like, hee, I will come at you! Give you a hug! Eesh. It's like that Pokemon Cuttlebug, or what? Is there a yeah, there's a Pokemon I'm thinking of. I wonder if it's Scatterbug, though. And then it evolves into Spupa, and then Mothim something. It's Generation 6 Pokemon, that much I know. Anyway, I'm not going to ask Future Self to correct me. I'm just going to say, we do need to go this way if you're wondering, like, are you just going on a power hunting spree? Because wake me when you get to the part where we actually have to go and pick up a required item. We are en route of an item you need. Also, I think, is there a way to, like, go up or down, or is this... Yeah, okay, we can't go up or down. This is an area that we must come through the left door in order to get to the right door. And then once we do that, we wind up back in the sunken ship, which is really weird, like, how that happens. We were in Crateria earlier, if you were wondering, but then we wind up in here, and this is the only way to get to this room. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. But what we do want to do is grapple beam across the room, like we have been doing, except this time we don't have any pincers to grab us and yank us down into the spikes, which is kind of nice. Because, as you saw, we take a lot of damage whenever we hit spikes. I mean, we even died once, but that was mostly because of my stupidity, really. That wasn't because of, well, bad game design. It's good game design, it's just me being stupid. Dude! Well, actually, it's not required. I could have just jumped up here. Anyway, what you want to do is crouch down and morph ball in this little offering statue here, and then this little Chozo statue is just going to grab us all cheerily, and then hold us like it's the luckiest thing it's ever got to hold, like we're its precious little kitty cat, curl up in the tightest ball ever, and it's just going to walk through and destroy all these spikes, and then eventually, somehow, it's going to start going down like some kind of magician magically going down a set of invisible stairs that happen to be where they happen to be walking, and then reality is... Well, anyway, stop trying to bring reality in this. This is not reality. This is a game, dude. Yeah, he's just going to cheerily drop us here, and then before you go into the left room, I highly recommend going to the right here, and then I think... Wait, do we need to Shine Spark through this? Or, no, we can't even Shine Spark through this. Okay, never mind. Alright, I was thinking for some reason we had to Shine Spark through that garbage. But we do need to Shine Spark in this... Will you put that away? We do need the Shine Spark, I think, in here, is it? I'm not really entirely certain. I want to say that maybe, yes, that is correct. Or maybe it's another area that I'm not totally sure. Oh, no, it's not yet. We're coming up to it, though. We need a power bomb through this. And this might... Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we need to Shine Spark, so we need a speed boost. Run, crouch... Oh, once again, with feeling. Run, crouch, jump up, and then right in here, I think, this should be a reserve tank. Yeah, that's a reserve tank. Sweet. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And that'll be our third of 4 reserve tanks. Unfortunately, I don't believe we'll be able to see the last one for a long time. Specifically, I think we're gonna have to go back to Norfair. Yeah, or actually, no, it's not even Norfair. It's in Meridia. Oh god, it's Meridia I gotta go to. Ooh. Once you pick up the reserve tank, just drop on down. I think there is like a pathway up top somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Where you find a door, you go in it, and then you wind up finding out, oh, I can't do anything here. This is kind of a disappointment. And then you wind up thinking to yourself, I am disappointed. Alright, so now we've got that. We can finally get back on route to what we need. And you need this! The gravity suit! The game will not tell us exactly what it does. It will give us a new cosmetic change, though, which looks pretty amazing. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Doing a lot of that lately. But with the gravity suit, as the name might imply, we now have 0 gravity issues to deal with in water. I love how they just drop us right off into the water. We can now jump around freely in water. Unfortunately for me, that means our next destination of interest. No, I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it because I'm not a huge fan of Meridia. Meridia is going to be our next place we have to go to. But before we do that, make sure you come... This is the main room that we came in after passing by our ship and whatnot. And of course picking up that one missile pack. If you bomb that, you'll find a missile pack right down here underground. I mean, you might have seen this actually before, because I think it did show up on the map. A little dot there, and you were probably wondering, Silent Senior, you gonna get that? Yeah, when I can, because I'm pretty sure earlier when we didn't have the gravity suit, in fact, I can even show it, I think, if we go to Samus, and we take off the gravity suit. Yeah, because I forgot we could do this. Does that... Oh, that does change us cosmetically. Without the gravity suit, we can't bomb jump underwater, so just figured I'd go ahead and show that, because I never did take time to show that bit there. We could technically go backtrack and pick up some goodies in... Gotta stop and think about the names of the areas, because Criteria and Brinstar kind of blend together with the amount of stuff. I know there's something in Brinstar we need to do. Excuse me, there's a couple things we need to do in Brinstar. Excuse my tongue, by the way, that was disgusting. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, well, you know what? Screw that. We'll just... Dude! You can totally wall jump that. Don't even try to tell me you can't. I want to go ahead and make our way back into the sunken ship, because I kind of want to finish this area up before we focus our energy on anything else as far as collecting stuff. In fact, I'm pretty sure that all that I'm going to do left is finish exploring the wrecked ship, which, I mean, we can explore that blue area up on the upper left, where that pathway leads to the reserve tank, but as I said before, there wouldn't be any point. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go into this room here, which actually I think we did go in here once. No, we didn't. It looks like we did, but this room, you kind of wanted to hold off until you got the gravity suit. It is possible to actually wall jump and get up here without the gravity suit, but then once you leave this room, then you wind up in a room with even more gravity issues, so I don't actually recommend doing that. This is going to be really hairy, I can tell. It's like we need to shave. Oof. Because, I mean, we're not No Shave November anymore. Dude, get out of the spikes! I know you love to get to point across, but you need to lay off the sharp, witty humor. Seriously. You're gonna get yourself killed in here. And if I'm not mistaken, there is something that's really jerkishly placed in this room. So let me take a peek here. It might actually be further up. Let me go down first. I've got to be sure of this, because there is an area that is so stupidly well hidden. And I remember, it is on this side that you need to find this. Or maybe I've already found it and I'm just overanalyzing. I do know we need to go up, but I feel like there's still something of interest. Wait, what's that down there? Is this something we need to focus our energy on? Alright, you know what? I think we did actually get what it is I'm thinking of that we forgot. It was that one where we had to bomb through, but there was no way to indicate that you could bomb through, you know, because I used the X-ray scope in the previous room. And by previous room, I mean on the left side. It's just underneath that area we got the gravity suit. I'm not going to do any map drawing. Actually, no, it's underneath even that, because I remember we had to go down a hallway a bit, and there was like a dot in that room. Yeah, I think there's a missile pack in there, and I remember missing that and having one hell of a time trying to figure out when I was doing my dummy run of this as to where exactly it is I was missing my upgrades. Props to anybody doing a 100% run of this game, by the way. Ugh. It is super challenging trying to remember everything. Oh, excuse me, but for doing this, we get an energy tank. Yay. Always welcome, especially when it means I don't die faster. And then, if we go down, I think there's just a bunch of spikes. Yeah, so we can just go ahead and get out of here. Take some more damage with us while we're at it. Oh! Before I forget to mention this, because I know somebody's going to correct me, especially any experts on this game. Oh, Mr. Fangrafer, yes, I know you. I know you're just itching to correct me. The gravity suit, along with the ability to now jump around freely in water as if we were on land, it acts as a lot... Words, boy. It acts similarly to the Varia suit. It adds additional defense. So just picture kind of like in Link's Awakening, how if you get the blue tunic, you take less damage from ice enemies. You also take even less damage from everything else, I think it is.
Yeah!
And then, of course, in, I think it's when you get to Ganon's castle, or maybe it's the 8th dungeon, or whatever. It's been a while since I played that game, because that game is exceptionally challenging. Fun as all get out, but whew! It kicks your hiney pretty easily if you're not careful with what you're trying to do. The other tunic, I remember, ends up giving you extra additional defense. Oh yeah, there's nothing else. I'm pretty sure this is true, but if I'm wrong, I'll have to come back here via a backtracking episode. There's nothing in this room other than just a door that leads to the right. And we do want to make our way to the right side. I think we're actually getting toward the end of the video here because there's really nothing else of interest. I think we finished everything I want to do in the wreck ship, which is kind of all I want to accomplish. It's not just because I don't want to deal with Meridia. I don't want to deal with Meridia, but that's not the reason I want to end it there. I kind of want to save Meridia for another time when I feel like I'm more confident, because I'm not very confident in my knowledge and understanding of that place, because that area is extraordinarily massive. There's so much stuff we have to pick up, and there's just a lot of traveling around that I'm not even sure where to begin. You know, there's just so many there's so much area to cover that it's like we'll be there all day in math class trying to figure out the area and the circumference of that entire massive place. So, once I finally make our way to there, I'll probably just go ahead and say we'll call it a day there. Or at least find ourselves a save station, one of the two. Because I mean to tell you, oof, that place will kick your butt if you're not prepared. Kind of like Scar's song. Be prepared, za! Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared, za! Also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if we look at our map again, I know I keep pulling this up like it's necessary, it's not. There's nothing in that previous room that we were in as far as upgrades are concerned, so don't worry about it. I mean, if you want to be a completionist and complete the map, go for it, but there really isn't a point to it. Now, as of this point, if you take this elevator down, and this isn't the only way to get here, but if you do this, we will officially be in Meridia. And as I said before, I'm not a tremendous fan of this place, but I do realize we've been at this for a while, so maybe I should go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please don't shield flap, and the next time we meet, we will begin my least favorite place in the game known as Super Metroid. Take care, and peace out, y'all. Check it.